In the Quran, the word we is used when speaking in terms of royalty or special majesty. They are expressing the divine royalty of Allah. They are not talking about the Elohim or anyone other than Allah. The Quran, a book which brings joyous tidings to mankind along with divine admonition, stresses the importance of man's discovery of truth on both spiritual and intellectual planes. The objective of the Quran is to make man aware of the creation plan of God. That is to tell man why God created this world, what the purpose of settling man on earth, what is required from man in his pre-death lifespan, and what he's going to confront after death. The purpose of the Quran is to make man aware of this reality, thus serving to guide man on his entire journey through life into the afterlife. The main themes of the Quran are enlightenment, closeness to God, peace, and spirituality. We all must learn our own lessons through reflection, thinking, and contemplation. Man is born as an eternal creature. When God created man as such, he divided his lifespan into two periods: the pre-death period, which is a time of trial, and the post-death period, which is a time for receiving the rewards or punishment merited by one's actions during one's lifetime. Man is a seeker by birth. According to the Quran, the answer to these questions is that the present world is the testing ground, and whatever man has been endowed with in his pre-death period is all a part of the test. We all must heal our emotional wounds and dig into our shadow selves and become one, so we may learn the divine path we were meant to follow. One vital aspect of the Quran is that it is a reminder of the blessings granted by the Supreme Benefactor. Another great blessing is that he settled man on earth, a planet where all kinds of support systems existed for his benefit. But now we're throwing our trash everywhere, even in our waters. We have had nuclear power plants explode and leak poison in our water, poison that is still leaking in and has been for a few years. We spray chemicals in our skies that make people sick. We have made it impossible for people to grow their own clean food to provide their families with, but instead build factories that blow poison into our air that we and our children breathe in, and mass produce innocent animals for slaughter, animals we shouldn't even be eating. We medicate everyone, young and old and in between. That even the ones who think they aren't still are medicated every time they take a drink of water. And we start wars to kill our own species. The truth is that the inner spirit is of the utmost importance in the building of the Islamic personality. Once the inner spirit is developed, correct form will naturally ensue, but form on its own can never produce the inner spirit. That is why the aim of the Quran is to initiate and bring fruition an intellectual revolution within man. Glorify the name of your Lord, the Most High, who created all things and gave them due proportions. who determines the nature of all that exists and guided it accordingly, who brings forth green pasture, then turns it into black stubble. O prophet, we shall make you recite the Koran so that you will not forget any of it, except whatever God wills. He knows both what is manifest and what is hidden. We shall facilitate for you the easy way. Remind, if the reminder can be of benefit. He who fears God will heed the reminder, but it will be ignored by the most unfortunate, who will enter the great fire, where he will neither die nor live. He who purifies himself, who remembers the name of his Lord and prays, shall indeed be successful. But you prefer the life of this world, although the hereafter is better and more lasting. This, indeed, is what is taught in the former scriptures, the scriptures of Abraham and Moses.